Hey fellas, how you doing? Friday night, the 19th, my wife is off with helping her mom out and her sister and a couple other of their friends out, and I didn't want to go. So we had dinner with my wife, my mother-in-law. I love my mother-in-law. God, she's a great woman. Um, her cousins, two girls. It was me and about six girls at a table. And one of the girls had just gotten fired. She worked for a private business, an insurance company, and she was doing some stupid fucking videos. And she's just carrying on. She's one of those girls. Have you ever been around? Now listen, I'm a little still animated about it. So have you ever been one of them girls that talk like this? Everything they do, they're like, and then move. And I started shaking my head. She goes, you look like you got something to say. And I said, no, you don't want me to say anything. And she goes, well, why don't you? Maybe you're afraid to say it. I said, listen, it's not my fault you're stupid. It's not any man who has to come and contact you's fault because you're stupid. You're self-absorbed. You're selfish, you're arrogant, you wear too much in. I just started, my wife reached over and grabbed my arm, so I stopped. So, here goes. I'm going to read you this. Freedom of speech applies to the state and local governments, not just the federal government. She doesn't work for the state government. She doesn't work for the county state or local government. She doesn't work for the federal government. She works for an insurance company, which is a private entity. And even state, local, and federal governments have code of conduct, which don't abridge or violate the freedom of speech. It just means that, it doesn't mean that you're not accountable. And she just wouldn't listen. I'm going to sue them and da da da. It's just like, here, I'll spin it around. Man, watch this. There it is. Freedom of speech. Due to the Fourth Amendment, Supreme Court rulings like Gitlow v. New York, which extends the First Amendment protections to all levels of government. All levels of government, not private business or individuals. Then it goes down into it. It's just, there's so many young people running around there. And then she said something about me personally. And I'm not one to tolerate that kind of stuff. You can talk shit to yourself in the mirror. You can talk shit. And now she's trying to embarrass me in front of my wife and my mother-in-law. I told her, you better STFU. STFU. I said, you want to act like a man? You want to talk like a man? Let's go outside. Well, no. Are you threatening me? All you need to do is shut the fuck up. Tired of listening to your dumb ass. Anyways, it's just, how can you be so wrong and so arrogant to think that you're right? How can you not even bother to know what the rules are if you're going to get into a fight with somebody? Especially your employer. Our state, Texas, is an at-will state. They can fire you because they don't like you. Governments. If it's not a state, local, or federal agency, they can do whatever they want. They can say whatever they want. You can't. You work for them. You're at their will. Anyways, all right. And just she's got the ring here, and then she's got three little rings over here. She's got a little bolt that goes through right here. She's got why do you pierce this little flap of your ear? way too much makeup, the little too much, just overweight, out of shape, tiny, short. I tell you what, if you could put a chicken legs on a potato and put like a big old fat square head on it, that's this girl. I just come on. She's never. So many women are so accustomed to never being accountable for anything. They can't. Guys have to accept accountability. Oh, we won't survive in the real world. There's anyways. Guys have to be honest with themselves and step back and go, whoa, maybe I fucked this up. But girls, even if you point it out to them, show it to them in black and white. Well, that's not how I feel. I can't be around them. My wife knew I was anted up, already gassed up. So I'm gonna stay here and probably watch either Jason Bourne or John Wick or Fury with Brad Pitt or just something crazy so I can cheer and jump around in the. Anyways, love you guys, but. There are so many delusional, insane women out there. They're never wrong, and you know what? They're never accountable. I'll put it something like that. Modern women are never accountable for the things they say or do. What the hell? And you want to know why I support the red pill men go their own way, and then want to act like, how did this become a thing? How did this? And then, all right, raptor claw nail. Anyways, all right, I'm gonna let that go. I'm gonna go lift. Anyways, I'll go do some push-ups or something like that. Anyways, love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, take care of yourselves. My God, women have an extreme aversion to accountability, and they use signs: shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. Showed her on the phone that she was wrong. I'm not feeling that. Anyways, all right. Like a Ford and a G-string from West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Bye-bye.